and welcome to Rise Yoga. My name is Jessie and I'm a registered yoga teacher specializing in yoga for anxiety, addiction, trauma, and mental health treatment. Today we're going to focus on calming our nervous system with specialized yin exercises that focus on our hip joints and groin. A lot of our tension is stored here. Today we're going to release that built up tension. RISE stands for Restorative Integrated Somatic Exercises. So each of our classes brings in somatic movements like breath work along with our traditional yin poses. I invite you to join me and Lucy in a seated position, either on a yoga mat or just on your floor is fine. We can sit crisscross applesauce or an easy pose, as we call this position in yoga. We are going to begin with a breathwork cycle of extended exhale. We are going to inhale for a count of 4 and exhale for a count of 6. I invite you to join me, but if you ever start to feel lightheaded or uncomfortable, please just return to your normal breathing pattern. Let's begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now return to your normal breathing. Place one hand over your heart and one hand over your belly. Try to focus on feeling your breath underneath your hands. See if you can breathe deeply into the points where your hands touch your body. We're going to begin with just gentle torso circles. Starting from our hips, we are just going to circle to the left slowly. Remember to continue breathing and focusing on your breath. Now switch directions. This is warming up our hips. All right, the first position we are going to hold will be fire log. So return to your upright position. Please take your left foot and we're going to make a parallel line with your shin in front of the yoga mat, and then your other leg is going to make a parallel line behind that. So we have 2 straight lines created by our shins. We are going to then take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, fold forward over your legs. Take a few deep breaths here. Focus on keeping your spine straight. We are just hinging from our hips. Try another deep breath in. And as we go out, see if you can hinge even further. Slowly move to an upright position, and we're going to switch our legs. So now right leg goes in front, left leg goes in back. So each shin, remember, is as parallel as possible to the front of your mat. Okay, deep breath in. Deep breath out and fold over your legs. Going to move into shoelace pose. So we continue to stay in a seated position. We will take our right leg over our left. So we are focusing on stacking our knees like this. If they can't stack all the way, even partially is fine. So one knee over the other. I'm starting with my left knee over my right. Starting upright. If you would like, you can hinge and bend over, but this might just be enough right here. We want to make sure we are not pushing our body beyond our edge of tolerance. So if you're feeling any pulling, any sharpness, please back off of the stretch. Okay, so focus on breathing in, breathing out, and with that out breath, just a tiny hinge forward. Out, tiny hinge forward. If you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes in these positions. Try to focus on your breath and the sensation in your body. Think of where you are feeling the stretch in your body. As you breathe in, try to send your breath to that area. What you can focus on loosening or softening. Maybe it's your jaw. Maybe it's your feet. Or the muscles in your shoulders. Okay, as you breathe in, please move back to an upright position if you were hinged forward, and we are going to switch our legs. So back to stacking our knees. Try to make sure both of your sit bones stay flat on the ground. If they're lifting up, just open your legs up further so you don't have to have them stacked exactly one on top of another if your sit bones are moving and you're moving from side to side. All right, deep breath in. Hinge over. Deep breath in. Hinge one more time. So again, think of areas you can soften. Is your tongue on the roof of your mouth? If so, let it go. Is your jaw clenched? If so, let that go. If there's tension in your shoulders, soften those. Release your shoulders so they are moving down towards your back. Check in with your hips, your thighs, your knees, your toes. What else can you soften? From here, we will move into half butterfly. So please go ahead and take your right leg long. Your left foot is going to be on the inside of your thigh. We're going to turn our torso facing our foot. As we flex our foot, hinge again forward as much as feels comfortable. If you feel any pulling in your back, please back off. The goal is not to bend or reach our foot and bend over as far as possible. We want to keep our back straight and slowly hinge toward that foot. Again, focus on your breathing. And we will switch sides. Make sure your foot is touching your thigh. You are flexing your foot, turning your torso towards your foot, and then hinging forward, keeping your back straight. Breath in, move back to upright, and we will move into a pose called deer pose. So slide your right leg out in front of you, making a 90-degree angle with your shin, knee, and your thigh bone. Your left leg is going to also be creating a 90-degree angle behind you. We are going to face forward towards our right knee. For many of us, this is enough. If you would like, you can also hinge forward in this position, or even go all the way towards the ground. We will hold this for about 30 seconds. Try to check in with your glutes and your quads. Make sure you are not tightening those muscles. Scan each of your legs, and if anything feels tight, try to soften. Upright. Slowly move to the other side so that our right leg is making a parallel line to the front or back of our mat, and then we have a 90-degree angle with both legs. So for me, sometimes with my hips it's a little off, and so it's okay if it's not exactly 90 degrees. If you feel any uncomfortableness in your lower back, just move your legs to a position in which you are feeling a little more comfortable. Okay, so from here, you may fold forward if you would like, or you can stay upright. Slowly move out of your position to hands and knees. Make sure your hands are directly under your shoulders and knees are under your hips. we are going to take a few cat-cows here. So roll your spine down for cat. Look up towards the sky. And look down, roll your sit bones down towards the center of your mat for cow. Do this at your own pace. Come back to a neutral position, and from here we're going to take some somatic movements with our spine. That means we're going to close our eyes or soften our gaze and try to focus on what feels good in our body. So that could mean moving our spine from side to side. It's okay to bend your elbows here. Just gentle movements that help release tension in your hips, your back, your spine. Focus on what feels good for you. Okay, back to a neutral position. Now we are going to go back onto our backs. From our backs, please give your legs a big hug. Pull your knees towards your chest and rock slightly side to side. Give your sacrum and back a little massage here. Now extend your right leg and pull your left knee towards your chest. Try to have your left leg a little bit outside your torso as you're pulling it in. And then keep your right foot flexed, so there's some activity in that leg. You're going to hold this for a moment. Focus on your breathing. Focus on relaxing your shoulders while you're holding your leg. Now pull that right leg in, so foot on the ground, knee pointed towards the sky. Left ankle going over the other leg. Keep your left foot flexed. Your arm goes through the keyhole. We wrap our hands around our thigh and pull towards our torso. Make sure you keep your right foot flexed to keep your knees stable. Pull so that you feel the stretch, but it is not uncomfortable. And then we will hold here for a moment. Okay, now release both feet, both legs, and we will move on to the other side. So right ankle over left knee, pulling our thigh towards our chest and keeping that top foot flexed. Return to your breath. Tell yourself, I know I am breathing in. I know I am breathing out. Release both legs. Pull that right knee towards your chest. Left leg extends out wide and you are flexing that left foot. Now we are going to take our left knee over, our right knee over our left leg for a supine twist. So our hips should be stacked one on top of another. Our arms are going out wide and you are looking over the opposite shoulder from your legs. It is okay if your knee does not touch the ground. If you want, you can use your hand to put a little bit of pressure on that knee for an additional stretch, but don't force it. So take a moment glancing over the opposite shoulder. Try to breathe deeply into this side body stretch. Return to neutral. You might need to lift up your hips to make them even, and then we're going to windshield wipe our legs. So make sure our feet are about hip distance or wider apart, and we are going to drop our knees to the left. Breathe in, back to neutral, drop our knees to the right. And take a moment to move through this cycle slowly on your own. When your legs are close to the ground, try to push that bottom shin towards the bottom of your mat for a little extra stretch. Okay, back to neutral. Now we are going to twist on the other side. So left leg or right leg out long, and we are going to place our left foot about on top of our knee, and then twist to the other side, and we can extend that leg out if that is more comfortable. And then we are glancing over our opposite arm. If you don't have much space like me, you can always cactus your arms like this. Okay, return to neutral on your back. And we're going to windshield wipe those legs one more time, going at your own pace. It can be as slow or as fast as you would like. Try to connect your movement to your breath. So breathing in as you bring it to the top, breathing out as your knees fall to the side. In to the top, out to the side, in to the top, out to the side. Keep going at your own pace. Back to neutral. We are going to take a big stretch. Legs long, arms out overhead. Stretch as far as you can. Reach, reach, reach with your left hand. Reach, reach, reach with your right hand. Reach, reach, reach with your left foot. Reach, reach, reach with your right. So now bring your knees upright, arms resting to the side. Our knees are going to fall out wide with the soles of our feet together for a reclined butterfly. If this is pulling on the inside of your legs, you can always take pillows or blankets underneath your knees. We will be here for a moment, focusing on our breath. So breathe in deeply, try to fill your belly and your chest. If it helps, you can place the palms of your hands over your belly and chest and breathe into those. We'll breathe a full yogic breath, which means breathing into the stomach, up through the chest, fully through our lungs, and feeling up, 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 all the way to our shoulders, and then out through the mouth with a sigh. So go, or ah, so you can actually hear yourself breathing out. So let's try that. Full breath in. And I encourage you to take a moment in this position and go through that cycle of breath with an audible exhale on your own a few times. From here, we are going to move into our final resting pose. We just need to slide our feet out towards the width of our mat into shavasana. So our legs and feet are wide, our arms are wide. Find or take a moment to find a comfortable position. And if it feels comfortable to you, please close your eyes. And I will walk you through a breathing exercise and a meditation here. For our breathing exercise, we are going to complete cycles of box breaths. For box breaths, we are going to breathe in for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, breathe out for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4. This will help calm our nervous system, activate our vagus nerve, which moves us into a state of deep relaxation because it takes us out of that fight or flight mode. It's sort of like a biohack. From there, we will drop into our meditation. Let's go through 5 cycles together. In, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Now return to your natural breath. Focus on feeling that in-breath come in through your nostrils and out through your mouth. In through your nostrils, out through your mouth. I invite you to keep your eyes closed and join me for a meditation. Take a slow breath in and let a long, easy breath fall out. Let your whole body settle into the ground beneath you. Feel the weight of your hips, your legs, your back, supported completely by the earth. You don't have to hold anything right now. Nothing to brace against. Nothing to manage. Nothing to fix. Just breathe. With every inhale, feel space open inside your body. With every exhale, feel something soften. The belly, the jaw, the shoulders, the stories you've been carrying. If emotions rise, let them move through you like a wave that knows where it's going. You don't need to chase them or resist them. Just notice and breathe. Sense the warmth of your breath, deep in the hips, the place where the body stores so much. Offer that space your gentleness. Offer it your patience. Offer it the message, you're safe now. Take a slow inhale. And imagine drawing the steadiness into your body. Take a slow exhale. And imagine releasing the weight you no longer need. Let the ground hold what feels heavy. Let your breath hold what feels tender. Let your heart hold what feels true. And as you rest here for these last breaths, silently remind yourself, I am safe to soften. I am safe to feel. I am safe to be here now. Take one final nourishing breath and let it all go. I invite you to continue breathing on your own and rest in shavasana for as long as feels best for you. Thank you for joining me in my practice today. I hope you can carry some calm on through your day and find recovery. Namaste.